Have you ever had a defining moment in your life that changed your life forever? I think it's safe to say we all have. I have. I've had more than one defining moments in my life. And I wanted to share one of those with you today that was just tremendously impactful. It's nothing fancy. It's a very simple story. And the story goes like this. I was probably in my late 20s, early 30s at the time. And I was standing in line at the checkout lane at a Walgreens. And I noticed this little elderly lady. She's just kind of walking in my direction. And she has a big smile on her face. And she walks up to me, never says a word. She looks up and she hands me this. I take it. She turns around with the big smile on her face. She never said a word the whole time and walked away. The two pieces of paper have two quotes on them. One of them touches on maturity, and the other one touches on attitude, both of which, when you're in your 20s or early 30s, can probably be helpful for sure. So, and particularly the attitude one, what compelled me to share this story is that when you look at what we all went through in 2020, going into 2021, that's really important for all of us because that's what guides all of us, regardless of outside factors, other things going on. That, regardless, you and I, we can control that. So that's where these quotes were so important for me, and I still reference them. And maybe you'll want to take a look at them for yourself too. So the first quote is a quote by Gardner. It's from a speech that he gave. And it goes like this. The things you learn in maturity aren't simple things such as requiring information and skills. You'll learn not to engage in self-destructive behavior. You'll learn not to burn up energy and anxiety. You discover how to manage your tensions. You learn that self-pity and resentment are among the most toxic of drugs. You find that the world loves talent, but pays off on character. You come to understand that most people are neither for you nor against you. They are thinking about themselves. You learn that no matter how hard you try to please, some people in this world are not going to love you. A lesson that is at first troubling and then really quite relaxing. Gardner. The second quote that I have is by Charles Swindoll. It has to do about that. The longer I live, the more I realize the impact of attitude on life. Attitude, to me, is more important than the past, than education, than money, than circumstances, than failures, than successes, than what other people think or say or do. It is more important than appearance, giftedness, or skill. It will make or break a company, a church, a home. The remarkable thing is we have a choice every day regarding the attitude we will embrace for that day. We cannot change the past. We cannot change the fact that people act in a certain way. We cannot change the inevitable. The only thing we can do is play on the one string we have, and that is our attitude. I am convinced that life is 10% of what happens to me and 90% how I react to it. And so, it is with you. We are in charge of our attitudes. I hope you enjoyed those, and I really hope everyone out there has a fantastic 2021.